Howdy, and welcome to That's Quintuplet, where we take a cool quintuplet figure on electric guitar and figure out how to play it in about 5 minutes. I'm Dr. Warren Warren, and today's episode is not so much a quick quintuplet. Instead, it's about how to count quintuplet figures. So when it's time for you to count quintuplet figures and quintuplets, I've got a cool way to do it, and the tool that we use is right there on the end of your hand, or the end of your arm, I guess. It's right there on the end of your arm. Let's see, if you'll take your hand and you lay it flat on a surface, and you can do it with either hand, your thumb, we're going to count with our fingers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See how that works? And here I'm doing it with my left hand. You can also do it with your right hand, as long as your thumb is playing the tactus. Your thumb is playing the first note. And so we can work up to this. We'll do it like this. So if I want to do quarter notes, I can just go with my thumb, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if I want to do eighth notes, I can use my thumb and my middle finger, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And if I want to do triplets, I can do my thumb and my first and second fingers, and I'll count. And this is the important part here, is my thumb is always a number. So 1, and then my first finger is triple, and then my thumb 2 triple, 3 triple, 4 triple, 1 triple, 2 triple, 3 triple, 4 triple, 1. So I'm just counting through a 4-beat measure with triplets there. And of course, for 16th notes, I'll use everything except my pinky there, and I'll just count 1 eana, 2 eana, 3 eana, 4 eana. Again, the pattern is the thumb. The thumb is playing the numeral, or the number that's being called out. 1 eana, 2 eana, 3 eana, 4 eana. And then for quintuplets, I can do the same thing. I can just say 1 quintuplet, 2 quintuplet, 3 quintuplet, 4 quintuplet, 1. Wow, now you know why this thing is called quintuplets. 1 quintuplet, 2 quintuplet, 3 quintuplet, 4 quintuplet, 2. Yeah, so into my second measure. If you want to learn how to do sextuplets, you really should go somewhere else, because we don't do sextuplets here. So that's a wonderful challenge out there to our more advanced students, but it's also a wonderful way to take something that might be a little bit complicated and simplifying it. So when I throw a new quintuplet at you and I'm telling you that it's arranged, I might even have a quintuplet that's next to a 16th note grouping, that's next to a triplet, and then back to a quintuplet. If you have a quick tool, a quick measurement to be able to stay on the beat, so you have to stay on the beat with your thumb, then you'd be able to do things like 1 eana, 2 eana, 3 quintuplet, 4 eana, 1 eana, 2 eana, 3 quintuplet, 4. Something like that. All these things kind of make sense. You know where you are. So doing it without a metronome allows me to get a feel for the notes themselves and the distribution of the notes through the beat. And then once I have the metronome there with me, then that's going to help me figure out the distribution of the beats through the measure. Okay, with that being said, I feel strongly, as you guys know, that I feel like our ear training should include the identification of rhythmic variations. And so this is part of our ear training. It's really part of our musical training, but we want to be able to hear, and without thinking too much about it, just like we should be able to identify minor scales versus major scales, or Dorian modes versus Mixolydian modes, we should also be able to identify rhythmic variations, like quintuplet figures and sextuplet figures and all kinds of fun stuff like that. As masters of guitar, we want to get to the point where when we hear a quintuplet figure, we smile and say, "That's quintuplet." Until next time.